Zach Gallen gets set to face the team he grew up a big fan of when he was a youngster outside the Philadelphia area, the St. Louis Cardinals, and the team that drafted him.
Zach Gallen loves pitching here at Chase Field. We know that. A perfect 2-0 with an ERA of 0.82. As a matter of fact, over the course of his last 3 seasons, he has as many home wins as anybody in Major League Baseball with 20.
Sky's the first one to center. Easy play for Corbin Carroll. And it's 1 pitch, 1 out for Zach Gallen with a fastball.
Big cheer for Paul Goldschmidt, who's back in the desert. Goldie 3 for 9 in the series.
Foul tip. Tucker Barnhart back there hangs on, and Gallen gets his first strikeout.
And there are 2 outs as Gallen picks up strikeout number 1.
Looking for a quick 1-2-3 first right here. Zach Gallen, 2 strikeouts, rolling along, and guess what? A curveball got on that final out. Diamondbacks coming up against Miles Michaelis.
This season, 1-2 record with a 4.76 ERA. In his career, he's been quite good, actually, against the D-backs. 5 games, he's got a 2.10 ERA and a 0.94 whip.
That one scorched toward left center. Ciani on the run, got a great jump, and he makes the grab 2 steps onto the warning track. This one squibbed to the left side. Arenado's got it. He takes care of Corbin Carroll quickly. 2 up and 2 men down.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. This guy's hot. A 7-game hitting streak, 11 for 30, a double. He hit a 3-run homer last night. He hits a breaking ball to third, picked on a hop. Arenado throws out Gurriel. The count favored Gurriel there, but another good pitch by Miles Michaelis. No score after 1.
Nolan Arenado will lead off for St. Louis.
And that one stroked toward right center. Carroll on the run, still going, won't get it. That'll bounce to the 4-13 sign. And Nolan Arenado with some opposite field power leads off the second with a double.
And the Cardinals in business to begin the second.
Runners in scoring position. Okay, 2 for 10 yesterday, as you mentioned. The Cardinals batting 195 as a team.
Swing and a miss. There's the curveball, and Gallen gets his 3rd strikeout. He's punched out now.
I mean, that just felt like one guy taking another guy's lunch money.
And the Cardinals have them loaded with 1 out. And Brandon Crawford getting a start.
The bad news for Gallen is he's got the bases full and 1 out. The good news is 8 and 9 are coming up for St. Louis. 3-2. Called strike 3. A fastball at the knees, and Zach delivered big time for his 4th strikeout.
So it's up to Michael Ciani to cash in this first scoring chance.
The 1-0. And Ciani grounds it to first. There's Walker. Into the glove it goes. He takes it to the bag himself. And even though the Cardinals load up the bases, they do not score.
Walk to Brendan Donovan. So a good start for the Cardinals here in the 3rd inning. And Goldie will bat.
Gallen ready. He throws. And a swing and a ground ball to short. Alexander has it. Tosses to Marte at second. Marte to Walker. That's a double play. Well, you know, Candy, in order to be a great pitcher, you got to get yourself out of the trouble you put yourself in.
Gorman gets a 2-out hit and prolongs the inning for Nolan Arenado.
And he gets a strikeout, swing and a miss on a curveball in the dirt. It is Barnhart who applies the tag, and the inning is over. So Gallen gets his 5th strikeout. The Cardinals strand 1.
Jake McCarthy is next for Arizona. He's their 7th place hitter. And Michaelis gets strike 3 at the belt. McCarthy jackknifed out of the way, but Miles shaves off a corner for his 1st strikeout.
2 out, nobody on. Pitching's been good so far, and it's Tucker Barnhart. Pitch number 34 coming up for Miles, and that's a called strike 3. And Tucker Barnhart doesn't like that call, but he did the same thing. He threw that 2-seamer that came back over the inside corner, and 2 strikeouts in the inning. He's faced the minimum through 3.
And it'll be Wilson Contreras to lead it off for St. Louis.
And he hammers it inside the 3rd base bag, and that's going to go to the corner.
And a good start for the Cardinals here in the 4th inning. That's the 2nd St. Louis double of the game. Now we got to score a run. Got to take advantage of these opportunities. Runner 3rd, 1 out.
Ivan Herrera has an opportunity to drive in the game's 1st run.
Tucker Barnhart hangs on to the foul tip. Gallen goes back to the curveball and gets his 6th strikeout.
Now the defense on the infield can sag back. Here is the shortstop, Crawford. He came up with the bases loaded, 1 out his first time up, and he struck out then. First pitch swinging, he pops it up on the infield. It is the 2nd baseman, Marte, who makes the catch, and the inning is over. So another job well done by Gallen.
Ketel Marte set to lead off the 4th.
That's our Budweiser What's on Tap as Goldie makes a good play at first base.
Hit it to the wrong guy that time. Goldschmidt still, flashing that leather.
2 away.
The 1-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. He took something off on that. And that is 3 strikeouts for Miles Michaelis. He's put 4 zeros on the board. Unfortunately, so has Zach Gallen.
2 up and 2 down. And here is Goldschmidt. And here comes the 3-2. Swinging a ball hit well, center field. Long run, Carroll, and makes the catch on the run. Had to bust hard to his right. And Gallen gets a much-needed 1-2-3 inning.
Miles Michaelis, the veteran right-hander for the Cardinals, has set down 8 consecutive batters. Trying to get something going offensively. Walker pokes it into right center. Christian 2 for 2. Jock getting a start at DH. Lined out to second his first time. Base hit. That rolled down the line. Walker takes the turn and heads for third. Nootbaar's got it in the corner. And Peterson has the stand-up double. Good start to the 5th. And the batter is Jace Peterson, who headed to a double play his first time up. Diamondbacks for the first time today up there with a runner in scoring position. Carves it out the other way. Donovan in left. Here comes Walker, going to try and score. The throw is offline. Safe!
Head first dive by Walker. He scores. It's 1-0 Diamondbacks.
Michaelis' stuff really not quite as sharp as it had been earlier. Jake McCarthy now. Jock Peterson still down there at second. McCarthy to right. That's in there for a hit. They're going to wave Jock. He's coming around. McCarthy into second. And he's got the RBI double.
2-0 stakes in the bottom of the 5th.
Ball 4 high, and Marte will bat. The first walk from Michaelis.
It is not a strike. Back-to-back 2-out walks have loaded the bases for Corbin Carroll. Here comes Oliver Marmol.
A long inning ends the day early for Miles Michaelis. He got no run support. He's given up 2 so far.
Yeah, it's kind of odd that Ollie Marmol goes with a right-hander against Corbin Carroll, but there's a reason for that.
It usually is, right? Corbin first pitch swinging, base hit. McCarthy's home. Here comes Barnhart. The throw from Nootbaar is offline, and Tucker's home. It's 4-0. Corbin Carroll drives in 2 more. Corbin takes off. No throw, and he's in there standing up. Chance to bust this thing open right here.
Here's a 2-0 pitch. And Gurriel takes in the dirt, skips away from Herrera. Marte scores, and it's now 5-0 as the Cardinals are coming undone in this 5th. And we go to the 6th. D-backs 5, Cardinals nothing.
3, 4, 5 hitters. This is where you really need that shutdown inning.
1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And ahead in the count can. He went to a curve out of the zone. It paid off brilliantly. For out number 2, Contreras, the DH, like Arenado, 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. Contreras swings, lifts it in the air, right center field. Long run for Carroll. And oh my gosh, the catch is made. But McCarthy and Carroll nearly collide into one another. He seems to be all right. The inning is over, and it is a 1-2-3 6th inning for St. Louis.
All smiles for Zach Gallen, and why not? 6 scoreless innings. He gave up just 4 hits, walked 2, and had 7 strikeouts. Just going to throw this out there for what it's worth. Take it with a grain of salt. Paul Goldschmidt, 36 years old. He'll be 37 in September. Is this his final Chase Field at bat? Short right, Jake McCarthy coming in.
Well, if indeed that was Goldie's last at bat at Chase Field, we want to thank him for all the thrills he gave Diamondbacks fans over the years when he was a member of the D-backs.
Here's Gorman, 1 for 3. Now there's a swing and a fly ball into left field. Right to Gurriel, who comes in and makes the catch. And that'll do it for the Cardinals in the top of the 8th inning.
And last man standing for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar, who has walked twice. Marte, what a play, Cattell. Ball game. Cattell Marte finishes off with a flourish. And the Diamondbacks get a series win over the Cardinals. They get back to 500 on the year.